Chloe discovered something terrifying while taking her medicine. She noticed that the label on the medicine bottle seemed wrong. When she peeled the label off, she found an old label hidden underneath with her mother's name written on it. Chloe was shocked. Why is mom giving me her medicine that night? When her mother came to give her the medicine again, Chloe only pretended to take it as soon as her mother left. She threw the pills into a green plastic bag and secretly went to search medical information on the computer, but the computer had no internet connection. Chloe became frightened. She had been taking this medicine for the past 17 years, but the more she took it, the worse her condition became. At a very young age, she already suffered from muscle weakness, diabetes, asthma, pneumonia, heart disease, and many other illnesses. She had been living in a wheelchair for years. Her body was covered with red rashes and her skin had become rough and damaged. Chloe was a hard-working girl. She dreamed of getting into the University of Washington by studying at home with her mother so she could finally change her life. But even after taking the exams many times, she never received any response. Now she had started hating her life. She kept thinking that if she could walk or run, maybe her life would have been completely different. But after discovering the truth behind the medicine label, her mother started hiding the medicine bottles on higher shelves. Chloe realized that her mother was hiding something from her. She secretly dropped one of the bottles and memorized the medicine's name. Then she went to her mother's computer and tried searching it again, but the internet was still disconnected. That's when she realized her mother had intentionally shut off the internet in the house. And while Chloe sat there searching, her mother was quietly watching her every move in the dark. The next morning, her mother called the internet company and pretended the connection was broken. At that moment, Chloe understood that she had absolutely no contact with the outside world except through her mother. There was a landline phone in her mother's room while her mother was outside gardening. Chloe secretly called the doctor, but the moment the doctor answered, he immediately said her mother's name. Terrified, Chloe quickly hung up the phone. Then she looked outside the window and called a random stranger asking him to search the medicine name online, Trigoxin. A few moments later, the man replied, "This is a heart medication, but the pills in the picture are real medicine. The ones you're taking from the plastic bag are completely different." Chloe froze in fear. She finally realized that her mother had been giving her fake medicine all along. After this, Chloe became suspicious of everything her mother did, but she pretended to act normal and even asked her mother to take her to a movie the moment she got the chance. She secretly rolled her wheelchair to a medical store. She showed the pharmacist the medicine. The pharmacist said, "This isn't medicine for humans. It's dog medication called Ridicane. It weakens the muscles." Chloe's world completely shattered at that exact moment. Her mother suddenly arrived at the store. Out of fear, Chloe's breathing became unstable and she passed out. When she woke up, she was locked inside the house. Every door was sealed shut, but Chloe refused to give up using wires. She managed to unlock the door, climbed out through the window, and carefully reached her mother's room from the roof. After struggling for several minutes, she finally broke the window and climbed inside. She rushed toward the room to grab her emergency injections, but then she discovered that her mother had cut the power wires of her wheelchair so she could never escape, and then something unbelievable happened. After falling down the stairs, Chloe suddenly realized that her toes were moving. She stared in shock. For the first time in years, her legs responded again. That moment gave her new hope. She somehow made it outside onto the street and begged a neighbor for help, but before she could escape, her mother arrived and dragged